Hello, 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 everyone. How are you doing today? I'm hoping that you guys are having a wonderful week thus far. Need to clear my throat a little bit because I'm trying to get a little bit under the weather, but I'm not. But anyway, so hopefully everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week so far. Today is Wednesday, Wind Down Wednesday with your girl Jovita. And I am just so excited to be here. But before I get started, I'm gonna let you guys know that there's a possibility that I may not be on next week, but I will definitely let you know if I am or not. Okay, so I will definitely keep you posted. So keep watching, keep just keep doing what you do. All right, so welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays with Jovita. I help single mom overcome their challenges so that they can reduce stress, find time for themselves, and live a life full of love and abundance. Just so they can just have that happiness, find their happy. Because most single moms, we're all so busy doing for our kids that we tend to forget about ourselves, and we tend to not rely on our village. So my topic today is that it takes a village, and it was inspired today by this event that I just came from, celebrating our youth. And it definitely does take a village. You know what I'm saying? Your village has to come together, and you have to build and cultivate that village that's right for you, because not everybody don't belong in your village. So just know that it does take a village. Growing up, I was raised by my village. I was raised by a village. I had a whole bunch of people, and if I got in trouble, and Aunt Sally, I don't have an Aunt Sally, but we're going to say Aunt Sally, okay? But if I got in trouble and Aunt Sally found out, she did something about it, but then she went home and told my mama and my daddy. So, well, more like my mama. So, because I'm a daddy's girl, but anyway. So, she told my mama, and then I always had to get it. Like, really? Why are y'all doing this to me? Just punish me one time. You know what I'm saying? Just one time. But anyway, what I'm saying is it takes a village, because if it wasn't for that village looking out for me while my mom and dad were at work or wherever, then who knows where I would be right now? Who knows where I would be? Who knows what struggles I would have? Who just know? But I thank God for the village that surrounded me and my sisters. I really do. And as I was raising my son, I wanted that for him as well, even though we weren't around our family, but I created that. I built and cultivated my own close-knit family where I live at now, and that's my village. That's his village. That has been my support system since I've been here for the last 18 years, almost 19 years. That has been my support system, and I thank God for that, because if I didn't grow up with a village, then I would have never known that I needed to have that village around me to help me, in the upbringing of my child. Being a single mother is hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's hard. People don't understand the struggles you go through. So it does take a village. It literally takes a village to help you. And if you're one of those single moms to say you're strong, no, boo, you can't do it by yourself. You can't. You have to be open and willing to allow one or two people, at the most, no more than two probably. I mean, I was fortunate enough to have more than that, but you have to be open and willing and trusting enough to allow some people to help you, because it literally does take a village. We cannot do this on our own. And I recognized that early in the game. And part of that came from my upbringing, in the village. The village helped raise me while my mom was still at work, my dad was still at work. The village did all of that. The village looked out for you. They made sure I ate, and I probably ate like 3 dinners. I ate dinner at Grandma's house, I ate dinner at Uncle Jeff's house, and I ate dinner at home when Mama got home. So, the village literally raised me, my village. And so I felt that was important enough, that was instilled into me, to know that I needed a village. When you move away from home, away from family, and there's absolutely nobody that except for the people that you're about to go work with, and you have to build these relationships, you will take the time and do that, because you can't do it alone. So, I mean, I am a strong woman. However, I'm a strong woman who's very knowledgeable and has a little bit of wisdom to know that she could not do it alone. It definitely takes a village. And tonight, I was very honored to be asked to come and, support one of the children in my village. That was just an honor for me. And I'm so grateful that they still look up to me a little bit. I guess, I don't know. They probably don't. Who knows? I'll find out later in life. But anyway, I'm just playing. But, I thought that was really, really great. And I felt like I needed to be there, because their mom has always been there for me. Whenever she could be there, she was there for me. So I do appreciate that. And that's how I know it does take a village. Once you start your village, it continues to grow, and grow. I'm telling you right now, the connections that I have made, it's going to be lifetime connections. I would never depart from that, because I appreciate the value that they brought to my life and my child's life, because you need that village. For those who do not think it takes a village, I'm telling you, it does take a village. You have to have a village. You have to create that village. And I am a master at building and cultivating relationships. And I can help any and everybody build and cultivate the relationship that's specifically designed for them, that they need. Because I'm telling you, it's something you have to do. It's very vital, especially in the world today. Having that village, just knowing that, hey, you can call somebody when you can't get somewhere. I remember days when I was working, I commuted about an hour and a half in traffic, and I could not get to my son. He needed to be picked up at a certain time. I left in enough time to include traffic this particular day, and I still could not get to him. And don't you know what? I started calling my village one by one. And, well, yeah, I did. And someone actually got to my child. And you know what? She didn't. But she said, I'm not close, but I will get my husband to go get your child for you. I think that is so awesome. That's what the village does, you guys. If you don't have a village, especially you single parents out there, especially my single moms, if you don't have a village, you need to start building and cultivating your village, because that is so vital in your success, because you need it, because you need a break from time to time with all the stresses of running around with your kids. I only had one, but I can imagine those with more than one. I was going crazy with just the one that I had. So just imagine you have more than one. Oh, by the way, they're close in age. They're in different activities. Their activities are on opposite sides of town. You're only one person. You're going to need a village. And no matter how much you like, I don't want everybody, it doesn't matter. You hand select the people who are a part of your village. So if you can hand select your friends should really be a part of your village, really and truly. And if your friends aren't a part of your village, I need you to reevaluate some things in your life. I'm just saying. But no one is going to ever understand your struggle. No one is ever going to understand your pain. No one's going to ever understand your frustration. But as long as you have someone to lean on, support you, can get to your kid when you can't get to your kid, oh my gosh, that is what the village is for. We have to get back to that village mindset. I know we all want to be independent. I'm doing my own thing. I'm taking care of this, that, and the third. I was never one to just say I was independent. Yeah, I'm independent. However, I know when to ask for help. And I build and cultivate my village, my support system to help me through those tough times. Because sometimes all you need is somebody to just, hey, could you watch him for a couple hours so I can maybe just take a hot bath, so you can just soak in the tub, so you can just get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it definitely takes a village. And every day I set out to add one person to my village. Now, they may not be as close as the close-knit family I've already built, but they're going to be close enough, because in time, I mean, it took 18 years to get, this village. So in time, I can increase and continue to increase. And I have seen that, because I know there are some people now that I've just recently connected with that I know if I call them and I need them, they are there for me. You know, my son, he's practically grown, senior in college, but I'm pretty sure if I needed someone in Norfolk to go get him for some reason, because I can't get there, I guarantee you I got somebody that can do it. Or someone that's going to say, hey, I'm coming to pick you up, sis. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's do this. So it is very important to have your village because it definitely takes a village. And I know I kind of focus on how people have helped me, but I have helped my village as well. I had a situation one day where one of my friends could not get to her kid. And I was the closest one to her kid. And guess what I did? I left work, got the call. Okay, I'm on my way. I left work to go get her kid and make sure her kid was fine. That's what village is all about. So for those of you, and I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it because you need to get it through your head. You need to start changing the way you think about this village. You need a village. It takes a village to help you raise your kid. It takes a village to help you sustain your marriage. And I ain't married, but I'm just saying it takes a village because sometimes you need to pull on certain couples who are, you know, maybe going through the same struggle or may not, but to bounce things off to strengthen your marriage. Not to get them all in your business because you don't have to do that. But if you have a few select ones that, you know, you can be like, okay, this is what's going on. How do we handle it? They can just open your eyes to different ways of handling your situations. I honestly believe and trust in villages. You need to create them. If you have not created your village, if you're finding it extremely difficult to create this village, please, please, please schedule some time to talk to me. Really schedule some time to talk to me. I will put that information in the comments once I get off of here because my computer is down today, so I'm doing this from my phone. But anyway, but you really, really need a village. It truly, truly takes a village. And if you don't have that village, your village don't have to be a whole bunch of people, y'all. Your village can just be one or two people that you can count on, that you know if you can't get to somebody, then they will help you get there. You have to know that. We cannot, and I repeat, cannot do this alone. We may think that we can, but we cannot do this alone. It's so much bigger than us. And just know that whatever your village pours in, your child is going to reap. You're going to reap. So be careful and very selective about who you bring inside your village. Okay? So I thank you guys. Oh, before I leave, I want to wish my sister, Carlin Miller, a very happy birthday. Today is her day. So everybody just wish my sister a happy birthday. All right. Talk with you guys later. Love you. And stay tuned because I may or may not be on next Wednesday. All right. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.